Okay, we are very thankful to have Biffy Clyro here on the Taubertal-Festival. This great weather must be very hard for you. You're coming from Scotland.
Yeah, we're not used to the sunshine in Scotland. For anyone who hasn't been there, all the rumours are true. It rains like hell. But yeah, here the weather's really nice, and it's a part of Germany we haven't spent that much time in before, so it's nice to be here.
So you're looking not to be that much in the sun, because no, you're not used to it.
No, with this fair skin, and there's got lots of Sommersprossen, and it's we try to hide from the sun.
So is there a typical Scottish expression for really bad weather?
Dreich.
And can you explain me that?
It means really bad weather. It's
the word.
Yeah, the word dreich. It refers to, I guess, the atmosphere and the colour and everything that entails the bad weather, which is the kind of low clouds and the light rain and the winds and basically weather that you don't want to be outside in is dreich. It sounds almost German. Dreich.
Okay. You're on tour. You're twin brothers. How is it to be on tour with the twin brother? There are a lot of stories from England from brothers which hate each other.
No, we actually got on remarkably well for twin brothers, and we've been doing this for longer than we haven't. So I don't know what it's like to not be on tour with a twin brother. So yeah.
So you sleep in one bed, you eat from one plate.
Yeah, we share everything. We go to the toilet at the same time, you know. We do it all, but no, with Simon, we met Simon at school when we were 7, and we've been really close friends ever since. So it does feel like a little family. Maybe not blood relatives, but in a different way we're relatives, and I think that's really important when you're travelling around. Like, we're quite far from home, and you need people that are looking out for you and are on your side, and it's got to feel like a little gang, you against the world, that sort of thing. And I think we still have that feeling.
But it must be pretty hard for him because you always have the majority in the band. You're 3.
I think we do okay. I think Simon can look after himself in that regard.
You're doing pretty well with the new album. It's #1 in Great Britain. Congratulations. And you are heading Reading and Leeds Festival, huge festivals in the UK. Why did you decide to play this rather small festival, the Taubertal-Festival?
We don't see this as being a small festival. You know, of course we see Reading and Leeds as being massive, and to get the chance to play that is an absolute honour, but it's the same, it's an honour to be here. We've never, as James said earlier, never been to this part of Germany before, and we'll play anywhere to anybody, you know. It's like we don't feel any sense of entitlement, so we are thrilled to be here, and it's going to be a great show.
And what are your first impressions? It's a pretty familiar festival.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, festivals they're all kind of similar. You know, there's a bunch of porta cabins, there's a bunch of bands, there's a lot of tattoos, and there's catering. But there's always a slightly different vibe, a different flavour in the air. Here, it seems very relaxed. It's very pretty in the trees, and it seems like a very nice festival. And I think sometimes when you go to places like, Reading and Leeds, Rockham, Riggin, Rockham Park, these famous festivals, it's such a big occasion. I think sometimes when you go to these quieter towns and there's maybe not bands coming through every single week, I think it makes the people who come here a little bit more excited. It's more of an occasion perhaps, and I don't think bands should just stick to doing the larger festivals. I think sometimes there's little gems out there that you just have to seek and find out.
Okay, so we are very glad to have you here on the stage in a few hours, and we're looking forward.
Us too.